Hey, yo, peace, 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 love and light, man. Once again, this is Sherrod Peaceful. This is Project Melanin Recordings, man. Y'all already know the three components that we got, you know what I'm saying? Microphone controlling, you know what I'm saying? Controlling the crowd, moving the crowd. That's what we do, you know what I mean? That's what we specialize in. We got dope hours in the playlist. Then also, man, we got beats, man. We got the dope hip hop beats for all y'all spitters, all y'all MCs, all your R&B artists. The link is in the bio. Y'all go ahead and click on that link, man. You know what I'm saying, to get some of those beats. You know what I'm saying? Thirdly, we're here for inspiration, motivation, and information, man. And today, man, we're going to talk about natural ability versus skills or skill set. Natural ability versus skill, right? So when you have a natural ability to do something, that is a seed that the Most High or the universe has placed on the inside of you in order for you to tap into that and utilize that, right? It's just put in you. Some people are good with communication. Some people are good with art. You know, some people are good at organizing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some people are, they adapt to things, and their ability to adapt is based on the ability that God has given them, or the Most High or the universe has given them, man. And then one confirmation that we can always stem back on or identify with is when we have an unquenched desire and love for the thing that that God has told us to do, you know what I'm saying, or God is placed on inside of us, the Most High is placed on inside of us, the universe is placed on inside of us, man, and we have a natural love for it. When you have like a natural love for something, you know what I'm saying, that is an indicator that that particular thing that you are in love with, that is what your natural ability, that's what you can do naturally because you just love doing it. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had a conversation with a mentor, man, a while back, and he asked me a question, man. He said, man, what would you do for free? And I told him, man, MC, rap, produce, do music, man. I could do that for free. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to do it, and as far as like the money, as far as the commerce, or my economical status, you know what I'm saying, that's going to change, you know what I'm saying, in time. And that's going to change in time with all of us, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're here to talk about, man. We're talking about that natural ability, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that I can use, man, is an example of how we can basically harness the natural love that we have for something, and then we practice at it, right? When you practice something, that's when you become skillful, right? You become skillful. Now, it's very, very, very important to be skillful when you MCing, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it a band, yo. Like if you are rapping, man, and you trying to get a message across, man, and like the way that you're giving your message, people are not gravitating towards it, or people don't like it, or you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna be as effective, man. You know what I'm saying? So for example, when you see Michael Jordan and when you see LeBron James, who have a God-given athletic ability, the universe just gave it to them, man, and because they love it so much, they practice at it adamantly so much. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically are unstoppable offensively, defensively. Kawhi Leonard, what have you? We're using these as an example, man. You know what I'm saying? Now they have an ability for people to want to be like them, or they have a strong influence. They are very, very they are very, very strong innovators, man, because people look at them and they see their passion, right? And then they see their love for and their drive and their practice at it, and then they want to start to be like them. It's the same thing when it comes to MCing, singing, producing, whatever, what have you, when it comes to music, man. You know what I'm saying? People are more influential in their careers, influential in their careers, man, when they have that natural ability, then they have the skill set on top of that too. Then they're able to inspire people more, man. If you're not inspiring people with what you're doing, man, you might want to check what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to gravitate towards what you love the most. And some people think that they want to do things, you know what I'm saying? But thinking and feeling something, and having a inclination of a vibe, or to be able to pick on a vibe is different than thinking something, because you can overthink something. You can think that you're a rapper, you can think that you're a singer, you can think that you're a producer, but however, what we have to do is we have to have the feeling for it, man. If you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you know what I'm saying, then we talked about that, doing it for the wrong reasons, that is going to keep you from being able to develop in your skill. Let's see, like, I want to use like another example. I'm going to use it like an example of a rapper, man, who just naturally, like, for example, Nas, you know what I mean? Nas, you know what I'm saying? Big L, you know what I'm saying? They had a natural love to write, man. They're writers, you know what I'm saying? They just, you could tell by the way that they put their words together. You can tell by the way that they told stories, that they loved doing what they were doing, and they practiced at it, and then they became influential, you know what I'm saying? And they became skillful at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we also, in a previous video, we used an example of how David was when he played the harp, man, and he beat back the evil spirits. It's the same thing with the pen. The pen is mightier than a sword, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important for us to really understand that in order for us to become super skillful at something, you know what I'm saying, we have to have a natural love for it to keep practicing, you know what I mean? Like, let's see, like, who's another example, man? I like, to me, man, I'm gonna keep it a band, bro. You can tell that, like Freddie Gibbs, for example, he loves the music, man. You can tell by his flow, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to it, and you can just listen to it, and you can just tell, and you know what I'm saying, he's skillful, he just switches it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you listen to the Alfredo album, and I think it was the song that God is great, or the song God is like, or whatever. I think that's the name of the title, man. But the way he just kept switching his flow, it's like, you know what I'm saying, switching styles, you know what I mean? Like the Wu-Tang, for example. Let's go ahead and use them as example of ones that practice, you know what I'm saying, that were in the studio with one another, spawn with one another lyrically, you know what I'm saying, helping each other work on their craft and skills. It came from, like them watching, like, what, the martial art films, or the kung fu films, and they were paying attention to the different styles, you know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing, when you love to watch other people do things too, you know what I'm saying? Not just watching, but trying to emulate that, or trying to, you know what I'm saying, or trying to not necessarily copy it. Well, we would say trying to do it, you know what I'm saying, but having your own form and your own way of doing things, you know what I'm saying? It's good to take art, you know what I'm saying, and make it your own, man. Don't try to, and that's what I'm thinking, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you don't really have a love for something, then you can just try to copy someone, and it doesn't come out, it just does not stick to the ribs, man. And you can tell by some of the albums, man, that when you listen to them, you can tell, like, they're just doing it just for clout, or they're just doing it for notoriety, you know what I'm saying, or to think that they can fill a void or try to quick way. Like, for example, these female rappers, that decided they want to rap, you know what I'm saying, like, they can't really do it, you know what I'm saying? It's just, they think that particular thing can help them do more than just being a hoe, you know what I'm saying, where there are things that are on the inside of them that, the universe, the Most High has blessed them and sees that. They just have to find themselves, man. And that's another thing too, man. We got to find ourselves, man, to find our natural abilities. How is it that we can do something and be so skillful at doing it, and we love to practice at doing it, if we don't know what it is that we're supposed to practice. We don't know what it is that we're supposed to tap into. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very important, man, for us to understand, man, the difference between that, man, and that you have to have skill. You have to have skill to do something, man, in order to become someone that people want to emulate and that people want to follow and that people admire, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about the time or how long it takes to develop a craft. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have a natural ability, if you stop doing things, you know, you may be still good at it, but you may not be as great. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not practicing. You know what I'm saying? Because you fell out of love or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time, man. I think, you know, for you to really become like a lyrical monster, I think it's gonna take, you know, for me, man, it took me about, you know, I would say I started MCing when I was in the 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't become, like, people didn't want to start rapping with me until, like, I think people didn't really want to start building groups with me until, like, about 2 years. In 2 years, that's when like people was hitting me up to do like features and stuff like that. So it takes about 2 years before you really develop a skill. Like, it takes 2 years to get like an associate's degree, and then it takes 4 years to get a bachelor's degree, and then it takes another 2 years to get your master's. So it's like 6 years, man. So this stuff takes years and years and years and years, and you just not going to become the super magnetic MC overnight or the super magnetic producer overnight, man. You know what I'm saying? Take your time and love what you do, man. This is Sherrod Peaceful. This is Project Melanin Recordings. More inspiration, more information, more motivation to come, man. Y'all stay tuned, like, share this video, man. One time for your mind, and we out.